What you will see next was created with Seedance 2.0 on Higgsfield, and it took only one prompt and one image, nothing more. Now let me show you how I did it. First, you need to go to Image, and you will choose GPT Image 2. Now, here, make sure it's Image 2. You will pick 4K image, which is bigger, takes a bit longer. However, we need to squeeze too many frames into one image, so it's totally worth doing it in 4K. Then aspect ratio, you will set it up to 16:9. And I have my prompt ready, which is something like this. It is quite long, and I will share that with you in the next video. But here, with it, we can maybe pick 2 or 3 generations, and we can hit generate. I only did that to have option to pick which image would be the best, but we will only use one, not all. Now we only need to wait a little bit. Since images are quite big, it takes the time, but it's totally worth it. Now, here you can see our images are generated, but one thing to mention, I only used text prompt because I work with the product which is generally known, and there is a huge amount of images on the internet, so model that has access to internet knows how it looks like. But if it was maybe less known product or something fictional, you would do completely the same thing. However, you would only need to upload reference image. Nothing more. It would do the same job. However, now I knew it would work because the product is globally known, so no problem here. Now we need to take a look and pick the one that we like the most. Not sure about this one. Probably maybe this one. I like this last one most, so this is our favorite. So now that we have it, Seedance time. We need to either switch to Video tab and locate this image, or we can simply click Animate and it will move us here. Again, you can see some fun things here, but it's totally irrelevant right now. First thing first, here we have Clink 3, but I don't want this one. I want Seedance 2.0 with general setting. Now again, I need to upload from our generations, and it was the last one, and it's here. Now, with Seedance, it's sometimes quite tricky because it quite often stops generation due to some privacy policy. It most of the time maybe makes the look of your generated character there with some famous figure and it stops generation. If that happens, just try different storyboard or I don't know, tweak it a little bit. You can get it generated, but sometimes this happens, so be aware. Now we have our storyboard uploaded here, and I need to paste my prompt here, which is once again something quite short like this. Again, in the next video, this prompt and the logic of it will be shared with you just as well. Now, I want audio to be on. I don't need any elements there because I have my reference. It's Seedance 2.0. I'm gonna keep it the longest it can be. Now we need to select the size of the video. I will use 1080p and hit generate. Now, it might take a while until it gets generated, but as I've told you, we generated one image and we used only one prompt. Or actually 2 prompts. Sorry, my bad. One prompt was for the image storyboard and one prompt was for Seedance representation of it into a full ad. So you will excuse me, hopefully. Now we only need to wait and see how does the video look like. And now the video is ready. It took maybe a little over 5 minutes, which is faster than I expected. So let's take a look. Like pretty cool with one image, nothing more. Of course, if you look at it, you will find some issues with it. But if you need to go maybe fast and create a buzz around your product, then this approach might serve you quite well. And it already looks quite good. I wouldn't say perfect, but quite good, considering it's just one image and 2 prompts. It was really fast. So this is the good thing. The bad thing is you have a little bit less control over what happens in each scene, but again, speed. If that is your concern, this approach would help you. So you can end up here, or if you are like me, you can invest a little bit of time working with it manually, do some tweaks. So if you do that, it can look like this. Now, that was not Seedance, that was me. If you want to know how I did it, check the link in the description, which is directing you to my community, and I deal with that stuff over there. Now, that's all for today. Stay tuned for next video with promised prompts.